Guys, still warm. Nyamaze kwanza. Shh. I've guys called you and told you we are on the way. Put the tea on. Usapata wageni wa ngafura kama hao wanakuambia wekelea sasa tuko njiani. I have the solution for you. Today on the Joe Rome Bakes YouTube channel we are making Irish soda bread. Let's get baking. Habari zenu. Hi guys. Today we are making a quick bread. What do I mean? Ani mtu anaweza kuambia niko hapa njiani na kunja kuelekea sai. You can make this bread in record time. Why is it called a quick bread? Because it doesn't use yeast, so you don't have to wait for it for the yeast to activate and and rise and then knock it down. None of that. It uses baking soda and it's called Irish soda bread. You don't have to be from Ireland to make this one. So let's get baking. So all you need is all-purpose flour, Atta flour, brown flour, or green flour, some oats for decoration, salt, baking soda. It is important that you use baking soda, guys, because it reacts with the Maziwa Mala. Let's say using Maziwa Mala in this as well. It reacts with the Maziwa Mala to create the rising action, the quick rising action. Remember, it's a quick bread. So 2 flours in there. Don't mind me trying to multitask. And successfully the 2 flours. Then you need some salt, a level teaspoon of salt. Not too much, just to give it some taste. Then the baking soda. I need to say this. Baking soda is one of those ingredients where you have to use a little of each. So what you're going to do, we're going to use a level teaspoon. A level teaspoon. Level, I mean like level teaspoon, guys. Any more and it will turn your bread greenish, or make it, give it a funny taste, a funny soapy taste. Baking soda, ini maganti, literally. Remember soda ash? From geography, magati soda ash. It will give it a taste worse than that actually. Soapy, bitter, not a good taste. So level teaspoon. So I have 250 grams of wholemeal flour, Atta flour, 250 grams of all-purpose white flour, a teaspoon of salt, about 2.5 grams, half a teaspoon actually because it's level, a teaspoon of baking soda. Yeah, so this go there. Then we need 1 egg, just one. Not all recipes for soda bread use an egg, but it gives it a richer taste. So what you do is dip the egg in the Maziwa Mala. There. Then we have butter, 50 grams. Butter makes everything taste better, guys. So it's cold butter. Remember when we were doing the digestive biscuits? We did like a sort of introduction to pastry making. So we are going to rub it in. It has to be cold butter, guys. Cold butter, not straight from the fridge, but it, bring it to room temperature first. Cold and firm butter. And we're rubbing it in till we get sort of a sandy texture. That's what we're looking for. We don't want lumps of butter all over the place. My hands are warm, so they tend to melt the butter. So you have to work quickly if you have warm hands like me. Or come on, unajishuku, just use something to you can use like a fork or a knife to cut it into the flour. too much handling. That is dissolved. Looks like breadcrumbs, roughly distributed. Quick and easy. So we are going to put the mala and the egg. Not all of it. We leave a little. I'll show you what you're using it for. So you can start off with a spoon. Did I say about hands? It's a quick bread, and we don't want to handle it too much. We are not really trying to activate the gluten here. So, we come, bring the dough together. You see? Then you're going to use a hand to sort of bring it together. We're not needing atukandi chapati. Are you seeing? Once it starts leaving the sides of the bowl, we're ready. So what we have here is a baking tin with a flat baking sheet with some flour sprinkled on it, and of course a baking paper, baking parchment. Then we are going to see it clean the bowl. I'm going to put it in the middle and sort of shape it into a rough round shape. Then you remember the mala we had. You're going to dip your hands and sort of glaze the bread with some of that mala and your mala and oops, too much. But okay. Glaze it, and help shape it into a round shape. Then this is what the Irish call. You need a sharp knife, no metal jokes, guys. That's where you're going to cut across, not all the way through. You're just scoring it. Then you see violence. You're going to poke out in each of the corners. Then top to sort of decorate our bread, guys. It has to look good. But here drip. Okay, my hands are sticky, so that's sticking. Can you believe it? This is ready for the fridge, for the oven. This is ready for the oven, not fridge, oven. Come on, the oven. Yes, I like to harass him a bit. Yeah, why not? So this is ready for the oven, guys. Remember, we said nothing goes into a cold oven. Okay, in my experience as a baker, I've not seen anything that actually goes into a cold oven. Like ati unawasha kama vile unashanga sufuria when you're starting to cook food, like, you know. No, you have to preheat the oven, guys. We have preheated our oven to 220 degrees for 15 minutes. Preheated it there, and then this goes in there, and we're baking this for about 30 minutes. Bread loves, any bread loves a high temperature, a hot oven. So in there for about 20 to 30 minutes, depending on your oven again. Then we'll come and see what it looks like. Do not be tempted to open the oven while it's in there, guys. Let it bake. Keeping the oven closed, else give it, a nice crust. And don't you love crusty bread? Yes. This is going to the oven. Guys, it's ready, our Irish soda bread, and it's out of the oven. Yani unaona hiyo golden brown, literally. Sasa ukiangalia kwa dictionary utaona golden brown, then description ndio hii sasa. kwa Njombe Rumen Bakes channel. By the way, subscribe. We are not cutting this bread until you guys subscribe. Imagine, no? You know, no. Subscribe kwanza. Subscribe. Haya, now we can cut the bread. Remember we scored it. So it already it already has some cuts. Look at that, guys. Look at that. It's still warm from the oven, which in my view is the best way to eat it. So we're going to try and get a slice. Kuna mjamaa hapa anaangalia vibaya. Yes, do you want a slice? Look at that. So, guys, oh my god. Sasa hapa just butter ama vile iko tu, just warm. Guys, still warm. Nyamaze kwanza, ninaona. Shh. Butter, jam, soup, or you're making soup for people in the house. This cold weather in Nairobi, make some soup, some nice butternut soup, some nice vegetable soup. Takabufu ile boil na mifupa, perfect accompaniment. Not too sweet. It's literally like really nice bread. Savory dishes. Unaweza paka butter na jam na uendelee. Menda kutafuta sai. Tunaona bandari.